Hi, this is PJ from Jordan's Crazy Dollhouse and Zoo, and I'm here today to give you a look into inside the reborn world. And I am still sick. I've had COVID, and it just seems to really be hanging on, and I'm just not getting over it. I had to take another test today to see if it was still positive, but it'll be 3 to 5 days before I know it. But really kind of fed up with it. Anyway, this is a look inside the reborn world. Reborn dolls are becoming more and more popular. A reborn doll is a piece of art created usually from a kit nowadays by an artist to resemble a human infant with as much realism as possible. The process of creating a reborn doll is referred to as reborning. The hobby of creating reborn dolls began in the early 1990s, when doll enthusiasts wanted more lifelike dolls. Since then, an industry and community has emerged. Reborn dolls are mostly purchased online but are also available at reborn doll shows. A reborn artist can buy a kit that includes all the vinyl parts. The parts are then painted with many layers to give the end result of a lifelike baby. The babies are usually weighted with glass beads to also give the feel of holding a real baby. Reborn dolls can be used to cope with grief over the loss of or unable to have a child, can be used as a portrait of an grown child. Yet others collect reborn dolls as they would any doll. Reborn dolls have also been known to help people with Alzheimer's or people battling depression, or a lot of reasons that people want the reborn dolls. Myself, I just like them, and I like creating them, and I like collecting them. So that's mine. Um, but when I had my stroke and I was in the hospital for a month, I did have one of my dolls at the hospital, and it was really comforting to have it there. I'm not sure why, but it was. Once your reborn's paint job is finished, then the artist painstakingly roots hair into the head. A reborn doll cannot be a factory made doll, but must be created by a reborn artist. Reborn dolls sell from several hundred to several $1,000s. And the process of buying a reborn is many times set up to simulate an adoption. Instead of the purchase of a doll, you're adopting the reborn. The reborn community is a tight knit class of people who create, collect, and role play with dolls that look so much like real babies, outsiders find them spooky, but yet are drawn to them. The reborn community meets through several groups on Facebook, some through eBay or Etsy, and of course through YouTube. There is a Reddit group used to make fun of the reborn world, which is another reason reborn parents and collectors are leery of letting new people in. Because of people misunderstanding the hobby, it is hard for some family members to accept the dolls, and at times, doll enthusiasts are targeted by friends and families. Regardless of what people think or say about reborn parents, do not think their dolls are real babies. Reborn parents do not think their dolls are real babies. Over half collectors and artists do have children, many with grown children. I know they make a lot of movies where people think their reborn dolls is a real doll, and that's not really the way it is. I am lucky to have some of my family that thinks my dolls are creepy, but they never say anything bad to me about my collection. I started teaching my granddaughters to reborn when they were 8 to 10 years old. Now, my 16-year-old granddaughter is a remarkable artist. I have one sister that has also taken up the hobby. My mom loved dolls and collected dolls. I wish she was alive to see these babies. I know she would love them. I do take my dolls out in public sometimes, and people ask to hold them, take pictures of them, and just have questions in general about them. Another side to the reborn doll is alternative reborns. Alternative dolls can be like a zombie, a vampire, an avatar, Grinch, or just a creative idea of the artist. And also, there are silicone dolls that are naturally weighted to feel like a real doll. And silicone dolls are quite expensive, and you can barely get one for less than $1,000, and most of them run well over 2,000. And the final the final also in the reborn world, you will find masterpiece dolls. I'm sorry. Masterpiece dolls are a lifelike child doll. Masterpiece went out of business in around 2015. No, get back. 2016. To get a masterpiece doll now, you would need to look online for one. Also, Ashton Drake dolls are popular in the reborn world. Ashton Drake dolls are factory made but have the appeal of a reborn at a lower price that you can have divided into payments, making them more affordable. And I'm going to show you one of my reborn dolls so you can see a reborn. My granddaughter made this doll for me, and I named her Charlotte, and I think she's adorable. And she is one of my collection, and she is weighted. She weighs about 5 pounds, so she is a bit heavy for a doll, but she's one of my favorites. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed a peek into the reborn world, and the kits are designed by artist sculptures, and these babies that are the first baby made is called a prototype, and these babies usually sell for at least 1,000 to more. So anyway, reborn dolls are addicting, I think, and once you get one, you want more. And I can't. I know it's a very expensive habit, which is why I taught myself to paint them and make my own dolls. And between Reborn and Masterpiece and Ashton Drake, I lost my train of thought there. And plus, I have some few vintage dolls that kind of give the appearance of being lifelike. I have 121 dolls so far, with more to come. And I've been introducing you to them slowly as we go along. And I hope you've enjoyed them. And I hope you enjoyed this look into the reborn world. And know that if you've been accepted into one of the groups, that if you're new, and a lot of times if you ask to go into a group and you don't have any friends in the group, they will decline you because they don't trust outsiders too much. So anyway, thanks for watching my video. If you've enjoyed my videos, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate all of you watching my videos. Have a great night. Bye.